Sup?
Oh, you have to share screen still, Nary.
I need to do share screen still. I also need to share screen on
The stream.
the stream, yeah. I have to do that.
Glad to be at a
Glad to
reasonable
be here
time.
at a reasonable time, says Minos. Yeah, because I normally stream like super late in your time. Because time zone shit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, but we're
go
forcing
to...
Nary to stream at a reasonable time.
Yeah, because
Considering I am
I have to
essentially
accommodate
one of the
two
most-
Europeans. Mist and Minos.
I didn't need to know you're peeing.
I'll kill you.
I know you will.
Also considering I am basically one of the main voice actors in this.
Yeah.
Do you
I had
remember
to
when I
do...
pull triple duty?
Yeah, literally
That was
pulling...
fun, though.
You were pulling triple duty one time. Listen, after doing Varnus's, fucking, Ace Attorney case today, I know how you feel. But that wasn't all in one single scene like you had to do in this game.
Yeah.
What can I say? I'm an unappreciated talent.
You are definitely talented, honey. You make me so happy just being around you. And
all right. This is a
puppy.
work of fiction.
Yeah, I wonder if it's a work of fucking fiction when it's taking place in the far future. Sorry, I always hate this is a work of fiction things when it's taking place clearly in a fictional thing.
Right. Yeah, well, I know how Sue happy people.
Yeah, I know some people are freaking weird about
Mino
it.
says, you mean you are a highly sought after individual.
Neri is very highly sought after.
Wait, show off your phone again.
Show off my phone?
Show off your in-game phone, yes.
Okay,
I think we need a reminder.
Yes, remind us of the game.
Escape phone.
there she is! There she is!
Who is that?
That's Detective Reyes in a bunny outfit.
Oh my god!
That's my reward for clearing episode 1 on High Roller.
Oh my god!
Does she know about that?
I wonder if there's going to be a similar reward for clearing 2 on High Roller.
No. Imagine if one of the
you know who I bet it's gonna be for episode 2? Rockford.
It's the detective guy in a funny suit as like the final reward if you do everything.
Kasim London? You think it'll be Kasim London?
No,
that'd be funny.
If you beat the entire game in High Roller mode, could you imagine?
I think if you beat the entire game, it would probably be Morgan. But I think for beating episode 2, my most likely guess would be Rockford.
Would you be putting on Rockford on instead?
Okay, main menu.
Rockford or Reyes? That's the question.
I mean, I like the Reyes one, and I'm gonna be honest, between the two, Reyes seems less likely. Reyes kind of seems more my type.
You mean the bottom?
Yeah. Have you just realized now that Neri's a bottom?
No, Reyes is a bottom.
It's weird though, because who would have thought that you would have preferred a police officer over an attorney?
That is true. I mean, she is a cop and, you know, a cab. Rockford is a prosecutor, though, and,
Fuck them prosecutors, I say, as someone who plays Ace Attorney.
There's fuck them prosecutors, and then there's fuck them prosecutors.
Is that the same logic you apply with Jane Doe?
You can choose to play episode 2 in high roller mode. In high roller mode, you're limited to one save slot, and you won't be able to reload your saves while inside the courtroom.
I have a bad feeling that they might rig it a bit in this one, where there might be an option we can choose earlier on that might screw us over later.
Quick saving and auto saves will be disabled as well. The minimum ante for hands will be increased. The minimum and maximum penalties for answering incorrectly during trial gameplay will be increased, but the maximum ante will be increased as well, allowing you to earn the largest possible high score for credit in this episode. Completing this episode in high roller mode will also unlock an exclusive phone charm that can't be earned any other way. You can turn high roller mode off at any time in settings, but in order to turn it back on, you would have to restart this episode. High roller mode is intended to encourage risk-taking and discourage save scumming. Consider enabling it if you want to pursue this mystery like a true gambler.
Hey, sounds like something Neri would do.
Welcome to the high roller tables. Enjoy the thrill.
You can't resist a challenge, can you, Neri?
If it's anything like the last phone charm. You mean you are a highly sought-after individual? You're welcome, by the way, says Minos. First question's an easy one. Who's your senator?
We don't really know who's talking.
You cut out there? Mathings?
Mathings.
Piece of shit, still trying to lie to our faces.
Mathings is our senator, man.
What, still? Shit. Hey, wake up!
Good.
Oh,
What's up, I guess?
What is your name?
Kyrie,
What year is it?
2086?
What did he say last time? 2027? Maybe this stuff's finally working. Dog does know how to shake. Again.
Again in the head. Oh, one thing I said, one thing I asked. Anyway, what the head?
Not my fault he's got a punchable face. So, we calibrated yet or what?
No. But where as close as we're going to get with equipment this old?
You want to get to the real questions, or does he need more softening up?
I just said...
Okay.
I won't soften him up in the head.
How about it? You still with us, Hound?
Oh.
You're gonna feel a migraine hit you like a tram in a few seconds. Do me a favor and hold on to the pain. Let go, and the barbiturcine will drop you like an anchor. Want you a vegetable?
Don't. That was it cut out there. It's like,
Okay, I'll do it again. Don't want you a vegetable, right? Yeah, that's the spirit. Knew you are a fighter. Question 1. Do you know why you're here?
because you were too spooked to do this over a line?
I'm always the right amount spooked, Red.
I think this is the kid.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh no, it's a man.
When I tell you there's heat, I mean it.
I know. And I always listen. Can you hear everybody else okay? I'm gonna turn up the game volume a little bit so you can hear him better. Okay.
I'll just get the gender of all of those characters completely wrong.
I wouldn't be surprised. See? Breathable layers.
Oh, that's
Oh
a
my
cute.
god.
No. Legitimately though, that is such a cute outfit though.
That is such a good... I'd wear the fuck out of that.
Yeah, same. Actually,
I'd like to see you in it, Avis.
Of course you would.
Yeah, but then again, I'd just like to see her in general.
You're so cute.
Stop mocking me!
I'm not. You're genuinely adorable.
No! Varn embarrassed. God damn it.
You laughed.
Doesn't mean I can see the point. You're later.
Hmm?
You memorized the map?
You kept it pretty vague, but yeah, I think... I think I got the gist of it. You're that worried about a paper trail.
Proctive Analytics just won a state contract for new trolling algorithms that can DN on an entire city blocks crumbs in less than an hour.
Oh, we got a new term. Internet of Things. Data
But that
sharing...
charm is so distracting.
What? The
that
charm
charm
is
is
so distracting.
Oh, is it giving you a panic?
No,
Is that what?
it's just genuinely distracting.
Phones, computer, data sharing that goes on behind all countless electronics that we monitor ourselves with. Phones, computers, security systems, biofeedback devices, body modifications and prosthetics, and of course, automated dependents. All comprise small but vital parts of this network. Without IoT's ability to connect, process, and share information, massive opportunity costs build up as individuals, governments, and private businesses miss out on the valuable insight that data has to offer.
That's cookies.
Yeah, it's cookies.
Without people's permission because they don't have a say anymore.
Crumbs are enabled by default.
Yep, just like cookies.
And you have no option of turning them off.
Depends.
I mean, cookies pretend to let you turn them off, but you don't actually have the ability to.
I mean, if you use a VPN that has a service for it, you can actually block them. Fun fact.
Yeah, but then you're not allowed to use a ton of websites if you block them in the US.
Varnish.
Did you read the financial section today?
I'm more of a Sudoku gal. We can't all be as well read as Reinhardt Diamani. Hold on, let me try that again. I'm more of a Sudoku gal. We can't all be as well read as Reinhardt Diamani.
Send you the links, read them, and the rest of the news too. Proposition 492 is going to be on the ballot this year. You shouldn't vote on it blindly.
For a guy who makes the majority of his living operating outside the law, you sure take your civic duties seriously.
Information brokering isn't illegal. People choose to do with my advice.
Do you declare the income for it on your taxes? thought maybe. Sorry. I promised to take a look at what you sent over.
Honestly, though, I kind of get where he's coming from.
Yeah.
I mean, voting is like the one thing you like outside of actually going into politics that you can do to actually put your voice out there.
So, Bunny Reyes, would you like to read this article for us? In the Reyes voice?
With the election coming up, a number of measures related to infrastructure, public works, and funding for the city programs will be on the ballot soon. Read on to get an overview about some of the most hotly anticipated issues you'll be able to vote in the coming months. Woohoo! How thrilling. Proposition 3436.2D. Why is it 2D? Petition for City Council to commission cost analysis on public schooling. Sponsored by Aaron Houston Myers.
Myers.
Myers?
Myers.
Why is it Myers? Whatever.
English is weird.
For the last several decades, all education has been handled through public institutions, typically associated
Private
to one of...
institutions.
I said private. Typically associated with one or more corporate benefactors. Gee, I wonder why. Well, this is used at the expense of childcare and pre-university education for many families. Some citizens regularly voice concern over children being treated as customers first and students second. Tree, really? Oh shit, pocket chat, catch. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Okay. There are several schools throughout the city that accept students at no cost to their parents, but these are reliant on government subsidiaries, introducing the potential for waste and corruption, and are generally seen as subpar environments for learning. If enough voters say aye to this petition, City Council will commission a study to evaluate the cost and feasibility of reintroducing direct public schooling to the city. Yes! I got the Pumpkaboo. Pumpkaboo. Yes! One of my favorite Pokemons. Proposition 492.1A, funding of Atlas Pillar Rejuvenations projects. Sponsored by Chopin. How industries will come voting aye on this measure will direct City Council to fund the renovation and reinforcement of multiple Atlas pillars around the lower wards, paid for by decent percentage increase in sales tax within city limits. Atlas pillars act as stabilizing points for the city's canopy super infrastructure and house all of the largest public transport elevators that allow foot traffic to seamlessly flow between the canopy and street level. That doesn't seem very smart. The measure is generally viewed favorably by representatives from the lower wards who acknowledge that necessary construction will be disruptive, but points to language in the proposition that guarantees easing of zoning restrictions around the pillars as vital to reducing unemployment in the target regions. Previous comparable proposals that renovated city pillars north of the park have touted as successful examples, and studies have shown that poverty is down and citizens' satisfaction is up in the surrounding areas. So, a number of city council members representing uptown districts have voted skepticism around these economic benefits, but none have argued against the architectural reality of the canopy's need for additional structural reinforcement. Gee, I wonder why.
Oh my god, you sound so fucking bitter.
Hey, what can I say? I grew up in a poor area. I know this shit.
Damn, I didn't think it was gonna cause like a Vietnam flashback. Jesus.
Also, she is chained to my phone in a bunny outfit.
Which exactly is one of the city's old Atlas pillars will be targeted for this rejuvenation has yet to be disclosed. Past experience has shown that due to the nature of vertically integrated real estate, property values in the lower wards can either skyrocket or even drop into the negative, based on which pillars are rejuvenated, and the city is wary of disrupting the real estate market in the lower wards with rampant outside the funded speculation.
Damn. Avis is pissed.
This is also just in character for Reyes as well. But yeah, we
I
are
know.
living in like a fucking Randian
Techno-apocalypse.
hellscape.
I call it techno-apocalypse.
Proposition 493.1a, renaming Atlas Pillars shown the local community figures. Sponsored by Danford, Johnson, Sangamo, and Wickham. Nicknamed the Pillars of Community Project and the headlines, Prop 493 seeks to rename the Atlas Pillars around the city after local leaders and national figures, replacing the current system where the pillars are given alphanumerical designations based on the street names, based on the streets they were built on top of. A few members of the city council have spoken explicitly for or against the measure, but polls have suggested general support amongst the citizenry, with some questions about how the new names will be chosen.
How not at all topical.
Atlas was originally an internal name for the super infrastructure constructs, but leaked blueprints and contract word of mouth spread the moniker and has become rooted itself in the culture of the years since, despite that the mayor at the time reportedly described in private as an ominous ring to it. Gee, I wonder why. Perhaps aiming it after the giant that's in charge of holding up the whole world is not a great idea. Proposition 527.3b, Commission of Report on Victims of Assets Now, sponsored by Hernandez Lang Mohammed. I thought Mohammed was a given name. Whatever.
It can be either.
Here we go.
The Assets Now incident sits prominently on the forefront of the public conscience following the Grateful documentary that premiered earlier this year. Previously underreported on, while the industrial accident did not create snow and did not in fact add acid to the atmosphere, the film's eyewitness accounts of the scarring children received that early morning nearly 2 decades ago as they played in what they thought was an unseasonable snowfall has spurred public outcry.
Ugh. That's ugh.
Yeah, that's it.
If this proposition receives enough eyes on the ballot box, the city will commission a full investigation into the victims of the incident, including assessment for the danger of what could one day be a public fund for medical treatment.
And you know they totally are not going to actually give any of the treatments to those poor people.
Yep. Critics of the proposition argue that after 20 years, few of the victims will still be residents of the city, assuming they can be found at all. Others point to the state's lawsuit to Gendu Chemicals settled 15 years ago as sufficient compensation for the victims. Even as one of the conditions that settlement, Gendu did not admit any fault or wrongdoing on the part of corporate leadership.
Oh my god, of course.
Of course they did. I wonder why. Good girl, Reyes.
Shut it, Morgan.
You know you like.
I wonder if Avis enjoyed that.
It's a lot to read.
It was a lot to read. I was realizing, maybe I halfway through, maybe I
No,
should have been the one to
Mary
read
calling
this.
you a good girl.
Oh. Nah. She's a bottom.
So
It
here's the
didn't feel
thing.
right.
Neri didn't call Avis a good girl. I would never say that. Morgan called Reyes a good girl.
Well, Master, you're a good woman.
Alright.
She is. Anyway, Diamani.
How could you be this confident? This doesn't come around. Well, frankly, I'm still surprised they were willing to put up the funds it took to commission this thing.
What do you think changed?
Nothing ever changes in the lower world. That's why I would say if I was feeling it. Outbreak made organized crime look like a bunch of cowards hiding under their rocks. That's why I would say if I was feeling comedic.
Don't joke about heartbreak before sending a woman off into the lower wards by herself.
I like how every character
Because you're such a delicate flower in need of protection.
How about you start feeling analytic and give me your real answer?
Fine, in my humble opinion, the rest made the first move. Demand for their product has gone up, so they set to work with their syringes and cleavers in vain. Mobile chop shop hunting for product to fill the supply gap.
Supply gap? You can't spit without it landing on a Vitruvian clinic. How's the biggest it's ever been? What mods aren't being printed to demand?
It's replacement parts, not the mods that the rust are. Vitruvian, How, and all the others aren't interested in helping you fix a faulty pump. They just want to sell you a whole new mod. Of course, might not always be pretty to look at, but even law-abiding citizens will gladly swallow their distaste for a discount that steep.
A lot of modders are veterans. Not easy prey.
Correct. Hence, the rust stockpiling weapons and in response.
The blue blood sensing escalation.
But that's just my hypothesis. Ever get pulled in an alley and wake up missing a kidney? We'll call that a formal thievery.
It's not like we're talking about a weapon of mass destruction. What makes the Blues think they can win a gang war with it?
Oh my god, are they talking about...
They're talking about,
Bloods and Crips, I think. I think that's the reference.
Yeah.
They're... A domestic criminal organization known as the Rust is more accurately described as a loose connection of smaller gangs and racketeering operations that formed out of necessity than any
That's the
particularly
reference.
shared value. Broad powers granted to state law enforcement to address civil unrest during the 60s meant that small to medium-sized criminal organizations could not virtually survive on their own. Under new laws that classified gang activity as terrorism. While the Rust has evolved since its chaotic initial formation, the spirit of it lives on in the highly diverse culture of the Rust's component cells. Law enforcement officials disagree on whether the Rust meets the definition of a criminal organization, as many argue that the gangs that make it up are capable of operating completely independently of one another. Some hypothesize that the Rust serves merely as a shadow on the cave wall, intended to make smaller gangs' patterns of violence seem like well-organized planning. As it stands, the Rust is known for its black market operations in illegal and illicitly sourced mods, offering military-grade or foreign-produced mods to civilians. They are particularly known for regularly assaulting and ripping mods out of their victims for rescale. Oh, so they're the scavs from Cyberpunk.
More or less.
Historically, the Rust has been associated with elevated levels of gang violence, earning themselves a fearsome reputation that has, fortunately, limited their ability to assimilate themselves into other segments of society. However, in People v. Harmonique Systems, the state alleged that Harmonique had, on numerous occasions, employed the Rust as a kind of extra-legal mercenary force when pursuing aggressive market negotiations with their competitors. The case was ultimately settled out of court for an undisclosed penalty amount, but misinformation has persisted ever since, claiming that the Rust has endured despite its violent tendencies due to being sheltered from consequences by corporations who contract the Rust as deniable mercenaries.
I mean, big businesses, especially oil barons, do tend to do that.
Yeah.
The real
It
thing.
right now. Anyway, Diamani.
Maybe they found the right someone to wield it.
The idea lingers in the air for a moment as I gaze out the window. Windows and neon advertisements galore float up past us like bubbles of air as we make our descent. Down into our beautiful city's scenic lower wards.
Let this part go again.
Through me, the way to the city of woe. Through me, the way to the eternal dole. Through me, the way among the lost.
Permissiva nella dolente, permissiva nell'eterno dolore, permissiva tra la perduta gente. Or is
Nerd. Welcome to the underworld, Dante. Sometimes hot, sometimes misty, sometimes choking with poison. Always dark.
This is interesting, like, cause, before, in the last case, we spent that whole time in the upper wards, in, like, penthouses, and megacorp, and meglabs, and, the shit that, people with, investment portfolios get up to. Now we're going to the other side of the city. This is interesting.
Where all the puppers live and scramble to make a living, and shoplifters galore and cabs everywhere.
Hey, I am a shoplifter. And I'm from the upper wards.
Damn, Avis, you okay? For real.
Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm fine, don't worry about it.
As
You
someone
seem
who's
very
from the,
angry.
who would be from the lower wards too. Yeah, I get the reason
Yeah.
why Avis is pissed. This
Yeah, I
is
know.
very much a crapsack universe. How similar to our own. I think that's part of the appeal of stories like these. They're kind of a mirror. Isn't that the official forecast? Diamani.
More accurate than whatever's on your phone.
Darn.
I mean, the skyscrapers, generators, turbines, and the cannon.
Are you distracted?
Every city's block got its own climate down here. Yeah, I'm a little distracted, sorry.
9 circles of fresh hell.
Get the reference. Say something. Don't make me feel crazy for 5 minutes so you can feel smart for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
The smog of the lower wards lingers on your skin long after you make the climb back out. This place clings to you, unwanted, cloying attachment.
Yeah, no matter how highly educated you become, how high you try to climb, you can never truly get rid of the fact that you come from Pogo City.
Yeah, but there's an honesty to all human interaction down here that makes it trivial for me to navigate. And it's got a nightlife, and it's got a nightlife rife with opportunities for someone with my particular interests.
Sorry I couldn't get you anything else to work with.
It was short notice.
You know, I was thinking maybe I should very quickly
No better than
BRB.
to bet against you by now, bro.
Okay.
You can continue without me, and when I get back, I'll just jump onto a character that there's too many people voice acting for. Okay?
Okay.
But still.
It's sweet of you to worry. But this is a surefire thing.
Spoken like a true addict.
I mean it. I'm here for business, not pleasure. I don't plan on leaving anything to chance. Game?
It's just slow.
Did it, There we
It
go.
wouldn't be if it crashed. There you go.
I was worried it crashed. Avoid the populated streets. Turn away from brightly lit spots. Follow the trail of graffiti and broken cameras, past food stands and steam vents, down the rabbit hole. It sounds more complicated than it actually is in practice. It's easy to end up on the wrong side of town, as long as you're trying to. Okay, I am gonna save. Reinhardt's map narrowed the search a lot more than I expected, but I'll be on my own from here on out. It's gotta be one of these 3 buildings, so let's go over what I know. I'm looking for a base of operations for a mid-tier kind of pod. Rougher than a storefront, not as fortified as a headquarters. A location that makes customers feel safe, not trapped. Of course, if I just start knocking on doors, they'll probably find me with weapons drawn. So if I want to be smart about this, I better use all my senses. The windows are all dark, like no one's home. But they're all shut, too. So it could be that they're just tinted. Alley's clear. Fire escape still there for the most part. Could pass for an alternate exit if need be. That door looks sturdy enough to bounce a bullet off. Someone's been renovating. more like a haunt just dry enough for users to pass out in than anything else. It's plenty inconspicuous, but a dealer of the level I'm looking for would be considered a made man. Respectable. I doubt they'd be willing to have to step over trash constantly just to keep a low profile. A bit cleaner than the other buildings around here. Could be someone spending money on upkeep. Or maybe this one's just been torn down and rebuilt at least.
I'll be back. You play.
There are a couple bodies lingering around the outside. There are a couple bodies lingering around outside it. They don't exactly have that organized criminal associate edge. New term, ORCA. Organized Criminal Associate is the most widely used label within law enforcement for individuals who are members of criminal organizations, supplanting the terminology used during the first half of the 21st century in accordance with changes to the organization of recruitment for and internal culture within organized crime. Frequently abbreviated with some artistic liberty as orcs or the more common orcas, law enforcement professionals often use related nomenclature when discussing organized criminal activity in informal settings. For example, an orca may also be referred to as a killer whale, KALE, or KW. A group of orcas may be called a pod, while a known gathering place may be labeled a den. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. A lot of pods will pay civilians good money just to keep their eyes open. It's certainly dark. There's a camera out front, and it's not broken. Overall, it's probably just some mechanic garage that shuts down the power to save money at night. Okay, might as well pull the trigger. Dingy, but not a shithole. Some secure features, but the paint's not too shiny. Goldilocks takes it. This is my best bet. But why? Why do I feel like I'm being watched?
Because you are. It's got to load in.
Oh,
What the?
hello.
Oh,
Hey,
kid's still got pretty big eyes.
great acting. You supposed to be the lookout?
Red Hood.
What'd you say? People come down here to be anonymous, or
Alright, I'm back.
the closest thing to it in the modern day.
What the fuck am I looking at? An eye child?
The eye child.
The Isled.
The Isled. It's considered poor etiquette to stare at anyone for more than a moment. It's a faux pas to make an effort to remember someone.
So are we insulting the Isled?
Commenting on another's dress isn't a slap to the face, but it is odd. Go away. At least they can take direction. Whatever. A lookout being around just confirms that I've picked the right building. Time to try the door.
We scared the
What'll
Isled
make
off.
them open up? Call money or You open? Maybe not for me. No answer. Should I have tried knocking in a pattern? Shave and a haircut. No, that would be silly. I have money. Actually, I have a dark card. That should have provoked a reaction. A grunt, footsteps, something. I place my hand against the door absent-mindedly, ready to move to plan B, and I feel movement. Locks being checked, perhaps a doorknob palmed. Anxiety and curiosity pit against one another by an onlooking greed. How do you enter a closed room? First, you try pushing. When that doesn't work, naturally you forget it. I'll find some other... No need for master keys or any other trickery. If you know what you're doing, doors will open for you. Like magic. The door is not the only thing that's been reinforced around here. This apartment building, motel, whatever it used to be, someone's made a lot of effort to file it down. Hallways blocked off with chicken wire and stripped furniture. Access panels ripped out, doors welded shut. They took a maze and ground it down into a one-way street. Or maybe a shooting gallery. With blaring musical accompaniment.
It sounds like Silent Hill in here.
Hit me with a
Who wants to be... nose ring?
Nose ring.
Septum
I
piercing, sorry.
love how we don't know the names of these characters, so we've named them Nose Ring, Isled, etc.
Don't get any
ideas. Got no vacancy.
Oh. Okay. And here I thought I'd found my dream home, Mr.
Call me Trey. And too bad we're closed this month.
Wait, you're serious? You rent these out?
Of course we do. This is a business.
Right. And you, see a lot of demand?
This is a lowered words, bitch.
He sighs the word without emphasis, like a subconscious honorific. I'm not honored, but I can't find it in myself to be offended either.
So Stray Ducks will pay top for a site to lay low a night or two.
And I can see why.
This is the hallway. The rooms are clean.
Sure.
Look, the doors are heavy, the locks are all physical, and it's quiet.
So, this is a safe house for rent.
Safe rooms rent. But, like I said, we're not open for business right now.
Curious.
Come on up the stairs already. And no mask when we get up there.
And curious. A good mask is like a good pair of boots in the lower wards. Keeps you clean, keeps you moving, makes your journey a dozen times more comfortable. And if you leave the house barefoot, you can expect to bring back something unsavory attached to you. It's not odd for him to be bare-faced, but demanding that I not wear mine is.
Seriously, stuff in your pocket now.
forgot I was wearing it. Why so nervous, though? Trey?
We're not. I mean, I ain't nervous.
Nothing to worry about, then.
Yeah, but you need to use those gloves, too.
So that's their game. This isn't a power move, it's insurance. If this place ever gets busted, evidence of my visit will be all over the place. They're giving their customers extra incentive to make sure this shithole remains a hidden gem. A reasonable idea on their part, but it doesn't change my answer. That's not happening.
Bitch. Whatever. Have fun explaining to the boss why you can't follow basic instructions, bitch.
That does sound fun.
Watch it. You're a guest here.
A guest? I'm a paying customer. And if you try to get me to remove any more articles of clothing, I'm leaving a scathing review.
You haven't paid yet. Come on.
Right behind you.
So how am I doing with the thuggery?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Through here?
Yeah, hey, I'll get the door.
I think this is a character for you, LRB.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, are these the ones that were doing the torture?
Yep.
I think so. Yep. Definitely.
Oh, okay, who wants the twink?
He looked. I could voice him. Although I will say that what he looks like is what's his name? Blonde hair, the detective. He looks like the detective if he was a lower word.
He does look like London.
Yeah, London. He looks like London.
So
I'll call him Loden.
Sungmin Trey Trench. Occupation, freelancer. Likes vending machines, skate parks, and ice chips. Dislikes rich kids, fried food, and cops. 3 arrests,
What?
0 convictions. 2 arrests and 1 conviction for larceny. No incidents on record for truancy.
Truancy could get you arrested now.
Yeah.
Howdy. Where the hell did you find her?
Must have fallen out of the canopy like ripe as shit fruit. Because if she didn't fall out of the damn sky, that means Trey opened the door for her. Right, Trey?
Thanks, come on.
How hard is it to not open a goddamn door?
Well, she has.
Shut up.
She's pretty. Pompadour.
He probably would say that.
Pompadour! The others aren't fazed by his volume. This is normal. The big guys always like this. But his outburst is giving me a moment to take in the scenic view. Brings a tear to the eye.
You.
Me?
Who else? Hit that.
A cigarette? It's laced with drugs.
Or don't. I'd love an excuse to kick your ass back down those stairs.
Think I'm a cop? They think I'm a cop and cops can't use drugs when they're undercover. I could quote them of the exact law that invalidates this legal defense, but I gather that wouldn't assuage their concerns.
Well, what's it gonna be?
Don't mind if I do. I love free shit.
Oh. Hey. Damn, bitch, breathe.
But you offered.
Trey, who the hell is this? Oh no. Red bitch. You trying to jinx us?
She's a customer.
I know she's a customer. We get customers every other day of the goddamn year. Why'd you have to bring her in here tonight?
There we go. This is it. I found the place.
Well,
Creek, she's got it.
look at me. Don't talk to Creek, talk to me.
She's got a dark card.
Huh? Trey?
Ran the cereal downstairs. Scanner got hot like a hand warmer trying to crunch it, so it's legit, right?
Dark card, huh?
I nod. Hard not to start playing a little more conservatively once you know the stakes. Whatever the specifics of their leadership structure, they're all looking to this creek right now. But I don't know his rhythm yet, so I can't exactly match it. For the moment, silence is golden.
Yeah, but tonight, Creek? With all the other shit we're expected to shovel?
Hey! Shouldn't make talk like that in front of the customer. Customer? You'd think the word was old toothpaste the way he spat it out. Translation:
Oh, that's a dude?
outsider.
I believe so.
Huh.
Miller. Thanks, yeah, Miller, I know. All the more reason we should tell this bitch to get slagged.
Look, she's here now. So why not take her money?
You know what? I got a better idea.
Apply
Oh.
directly to the forehead. Apply directly to the forehead. Apply directly to the forehead.
The loud one, Tanks, is pressing a barrel directly into my forehead.
Why not take her for all she's got?
The metal feels cool on my skin. Reminds me of a stethoscope. Breathe in and try not to sigh at the theatrics. Instead, I make eye contact with Creek.
Hey now. You can put that away.
I was right. We were completely off of the voices.
Yep.
I think they're all guys.
They're all guys.
Could've
Yeah.
fooled
Oh
me.
well.
I mean, you could
But-
be Miller if you want, cause.
Hmm?
Do you
Oh,
want
it's fine.
do you want Creek? Do you want the twink, or do you want the femboy?
I don't mind either.
Mid-tiers, like I thought. They've got something approaching discipline. Mind the safety.
Get screwed.
Also, Tank does kind of look like a gender bent scenario, I'm not gonna lie.
Which one?
Tank, the blue haired liberal.
I mean, I see it.
Shut up. So, we good?
We're good. We're good. We are good, right, Creek?
I can't tell if Trey's eyes are open or not.
Also, Tree looks like a Gumi, the Vocaloid.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He
Have you never
does.
seen? Have you two never seen Gumi?
Wait, Sugmin is his real name.
Yeah, Sungmin.
Sungmin.
Yeah, Sugmin.
Anchor Tranks
Ankur Tan.
Anchor Tranks Tan. Occupation handyman. Likes parkour, spray paint, stainless steel. Dislikes beer
Yeah,
gardens.
I posted a GIF on the mic so you could see what Gumi looks like.
Oh my god. Looking at those interests alone, that is very nary core, actually.
Assault. 2 arrests. No charges pressed. Grand theft. 3 arrests. 2 convictions. Incarceration. 18 months. Juvenile Correctional Campus.
Miller. Heavens Miller Smiles.
Heavens Smiles?
Oh my god.
Hippie parents. I'm calling it now. Hippie parents.
Hippies are religious, one of the two.
Likes horror films, bubblegum, and terrariums. Dislikes bookies, gin, and cups. Yeah, I think their parents were hippies looking at the books and gin that they dislike.
Bookies.
Bookies.
Yeah.
Vandalism.
Vandalism.
4
4
arrests.
4
4
convictions.
convictions.
2 for
2
extortion.
arrests, 0 convictions. Littering. No incidents on record.
And Creek.
Creek. Lakers Kristoff.
Y'all. You know what's really funny about me?
No, look at their
voicing Creek?
pronouns.
Any.
Also, look at that date of birth. It's really funny that I voiced Creek in the beginning because my birthday's literally
November
2 days
10th.
after. My birthday's literally 2
So
days
you want to
after.
be the twink? Pompadour twink?
Yeah, sure.
Twinkador.
Likes making money, making friends. Dislikes doctors. Grand theft.
I wonder why.
Case dismissed due to lack of evidence. Extortion. Case dismissed due to witness recanting. Pronouns. Any.
Oh, you know what? I think the witness recanted it only because no matter how they're so good at making friends,
Right?
probably convinced them to drop it.
Yeah.
Threading a thin needle here. A lot of moving parts neath the surface there. Give me a minute to clear my schedule for you. Make yourself at home in the meantime. Just on Harvey, yeah?
Course. You won't even notice I'm here.
Seems to annoy the shit out of everyone on purpose.
You doing inventory over here? Ouch. Must have caught you on the worst night of the quarter. Quarter? This ain't a mag operation, lady. We take our inventory daily. Torch? I ain't gonna suggest we put it all down on a spreadsheet, get everyone to sign off every hour. We got a special name for anything with more than one signature on it. A cricket case. He's corrupting the Trico acronym a lot, but his risk assessment isn't misguided. Paperwork brings down more criminal organizations than guns ever will. Give a half-decent accountant one thread to pull on and they can rip apart the mafia in less than a business day.
Oh yeah, wasn't that how Al
Capone
Capone?
got down in, yep.
Hey, what did Creek say? Don't hover. It's only hovering if I'm bothering you. Am I bothering you? If you were bothering me, you would know it.
So she's not bothering.
We know the search term for MEGS. Combating Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Criminal Organizations Act. Provides increased law
It's
oh my
Rita.
God, that photo.
What?
He
Oh, not the
just
photo, the
remembered about
charm. God
he
damn.
just remembered about the charm.
So proud of it.
Like, it's the shading. It kind of, like, the two weird spots of shading on her boobs make it look like nipples, kind of, which is really misplaced and very distracting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also what I
The
was thinking.
shadows.
I just pictured her whipping out her phone in front of Reyes.
Reyes being like, how the fuck did you get that picture? That was one time! That was one time! The CRICO Act allows for prosecutors to link multiple individual charges of racketeering, contraband, smuggling, or other smaller infractions into criminal conspiracy charges against the entirety of the criminal organization. Much of the law is built off of previous legislature designed to assist prosecutors in fighting organized crime. The CRICO Act is distinct in that it makes clear the distinction between criminal organizations and corporations that may be operating in violation of the law, considered necessary to adapt to changes in the drug trafficking, gambling, and sex work industries. Before the CRICO Act, prosecutors would at times seek to designate corporations engaging in aggressive market or cartel-like behavior as criminal organizations, arguing that their structure does not significantly differ from what might be called a mafia. Post-CRICO, corporations with legal business charters registered with the state are effectively immune to criminal conspiracy charges and are instead prosecuted through the trade courts. Some of the more liberal-leaning members of the judicial system have argued that this emboldens certain aggressive corporate behaviors and complicates attempts to prosecute criminal organizations who make some amount of their profits through legally registered and operating businesses. Others point to the relatively higher penalties in the trade courts as sufficient deterrent for criminal activity on the behalf of either corporate or mafia parties. In criminal courts, sentences for individuals can be as severe as life in prison, but in trade courts, guilty verdicts can result in entire companies being deregistered and all of their assets being acquired by the state. Users also frequently searched for how to avoid CRICO charges ED86.
You know what's
Prisoner's
funny?
Dilemma explained. Is it illegal to gather with people? And we know Meg.
These four could easily be some sort of band.
They could be. We can pester Tank.
What?
Nothing. You're just kinda glaring at me.
It's my job to glare at suspect bitches like you.
Tanks is just superstitious. Though I wouldn't call it a superstition until it stops keeping you alive.
Not?
Did I pass a black cat on my way in or something? It's your clothes.
Didn't know you're.
That's
Oh,
the-
that's you.
No, your fine establishment has a dress code.
Not a code. It says bad goddamn luck to wear red around here.
Bad luck to see you, then, man.
Same thing.
Also, Tank kind of looks like a gender bent Jinx as well. I just
He
realized
does!
God.
it's the
I
color
can't
palette.
unsee it! Nah, you see the red hood? Then you fear for your life. Cosplaying as her is weird, but it won't doom you.
Oh, they don't know she is the Red Hood, though.
Great. It'll only doom us.
I don't think I've heard this particular ghost story, boys.
Really? You were blending in so well.
The Red Rider Hood, the Shinigami, Grim Reaper of the lower wards?
Of
Is
course.
her, though.
But on a misty night, end up dead by morning light.
You don't realize. Come on, Creek, don't start that shit when you don't even believe it.
Don't have to believe it, I've heard the rhyme.
Does that mean you believe it?
You've never heard of the Red Rider Hood? Little girl in the fog in a big red raincoat? Misted in the crossfire of a shootout between pigs and robbers, wanders the wards seeking revenge. No, never. Not even uptowners knew this stuff. You're gonna tell me you've never heard of the cyberpunk or the little lord next?
The cyberpunk, the guy with the metal arm? Who calls everybody samurai
This
for
is
some
slang
reason?
term meant to shoot or to kill that originates from the bloody spray produced when a modern firearm's projectile makes contact with living tissue. Originally a term coined in a short science fiction story, and later having grown into a genre all its own, cyberpunk, or cyberpunk, historically is referred to a counterculture centered around themes of underdogs resisting powerful corporate or government forces through digital guerrilla warfare. The so-called singular cyberpunk has become the 21st century man without a name, a wanderer with their own rule of law.
Oh, so he's Robin Hood, kind of,
Yeah,
if I understand.
guess I don't have a good ear for this kind of thing.
Or maybe you're just not as smart as you think you are.
That's a Jinx.
Says the grown man sweating because of a ghost story. How about I take extra care not to walk under any ladders for the rest of the night, and we'll call it even. Walk under
Wait.
any... Where would you even find a... Oh, did you mean
If-
stepladder?
Oh no.
Now who's afraid? You look pale as spit. And Miller, I just noticed you look like Miku.
We
Because
have
for some
Miku,
reason,
we have
I just
Gumi,
got
we have Jinx.
we have Gumi, Miku, and Jinx. And
And-
Pompadour.
And a starring in a little bit, because not all of Creek sprites have the pompadour.
It's only when he's in profile, because for some
Right.
reason I just got the horrible feeling that I lost a bet.
Miku, Gumi, Jinx, and... I don't know.
That door's nearly as sturdy as the
Oh,
one in front,
Could also
but a lot
could also
more
say
slack
Creek looks
about
like
it.
Rin.
It's also barred with a baseball bat. What was it originally? That a walk-in freezer or something?
What? No,
Had an agreement about hovering, yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's far from this stuff.
it's so people can't get out.
Did I interrupt again? full blind. Monaco rules. Are those games? We just screw around with whatever we've got to kill time, lady.
You know your stuff. You ever play around here?
Now and then. The hell? You go slumming for card games? Now and then.
Seen you in the game before? Maybe up by the 30s?
Sorry, must have been some other redhead.
Damn. And I thought I'd finally gotten my second chance at getting that beauty's contacts.
You practice that one a lot?
Practiced it a little. How's it working?
Keep practicing.
Damn.
Actually, yeah, now that I look at him, he does kind of look like a mix between Rin and Len. And maybe a bit of Josuke. Higashikata.
That's the pompadour talking.
Yeah.
You good, buddy? Looking
Lock
a
the
little
door.
sweaty. This is you, Varn Varn.
Well, that's just because I was exercising before you showed up.
Uh-huh. Hey, Tamaya!
We're here with the,
Leave me?
we're here with the Vocaloid squad and
down here.
and Jinx. Sorry, that's all I'm
Can you
going to
repeat
call
that
them
line,
now.
Varnus?
How do you think we defend what's ours down here?
I assumed the gun I was acquainted with just now played a role.
You prefer to break the bank on bullets.
Yeah, and when you're freaking loaded.
It's easier to buy a gun. Pulling the triggers.
Also easy.
So you can play, it'll rat you out. It'll rat you out first chance it gets.
An aversion to firearms would explain the relatively low fatalities for gang-related violence.
I mean, that is smart, though.
Big names can afford to buy a new gun every week, but for everyone
Oh
who
my
needs
God.
them, it comes down to crowbars, clubs, knives, and mods. Well, I'm sure you all do very well in your fistfights. Oh, is it too loud? Or am I too quiet? My thing is maxed out. So...
You might be talking about me, to be honest. I'm very quiet. That's because I kind of have to be.
I'm quiet compared to them. So, okay, so I just turned myself... I've moved my mic closer to my face. And also turned...
Also, Derry,
Yes?
considering, like, how the rest of the gang looks like Vocaloids, I realized something about, Morgan's outfit in this. There is another Vocaloid she looks like.
What's the Vocaloid she
Kind of.
looks like?
Let me just, get,
Oh, is it the old alcoholic cougar?
no, it's a character called Kul, like C-U-L. That kind of sounds like cool, which, people joke about how her name sounds like ass. Literally ass.
Well, I'm sure you all do very well in your fistfights.
I posted it to the non-mic chat so you can
This
see.
place Juvie sounds like recess shit.
Oh, I see. Sorry. Fisticuffs?
Laugh it up. The first time you hear the sound of a steel arm, the first time you hear the sound of steel arm makes keeping us going. You'll get exactly how we operate.
Okay, tough guy. Right. Sorry. Creek?
Davis.
Alright, come here, pull up a chair. Let me ask you something before we get started.
Why do I feel like Creek makes Tanks feel emotions he doesn't understand?
What was your first job?
Waitress.
Waitress. You remember the ceiling? At 9 p.m., diners are filtering out. Door closes at 10. Y'all start turning off the grills, taking out the trash, settling down. And then some mouth breather comes in at 9:40 with big blank eyes expecting you to find him a table.
Yeah.
Yeah, asshole behavior. Not breaking the rules, can't arrest him, can't shoot the guy. Even if you wanted to. So, related note. You're here to buy. A paying customer. Happy to have you. Treat the room okay.
Sure.
And no haggling. Now, what are you here for?
Now I made them too quiet. Okay, I'll turn them up again. How's this? Try speaking.
Hello? Hello, guys.
Hello.
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 Hello. Hello. Hello.
Better?
Can you possibly lower the volume of the music in game a bit? Maybe that could work.
Yeah, is that a thing you can? Fucking phone charm, dude.
Nope. Doesn't seem it.
Doesn't seem like it. Fucking phone charm, I swear to God.
Also, you see what I mean about the shading on the boobs, right?
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
anatomically, that wouldn't make sense unless they were, like, pressed together. But that
Yeah.
is very unfortunate.
What I want to know is who did she take that picture for?
It is a neat phone charm, though. It's of another character in the game. It's of a character that
Yes.
these four really don't want to see, because this girl is a cop. The girl in the phone charm is a cop. This is our Detective Reyes. This is the game's gumshoe. Can see she's even got the gun.
And I use a insane amount of vocal fry for her.
Yeah. Well, can't be honest about that. Time to build a story. This Creek seems less high-strung than the others. He must have a few years and a couple promotions under his belt. He might be on the 3rd floor at the moment, but in spirit he's still on the street, earning. I'd let her do gay cop shit to me. I don't like cops, but Benoy. Somehow I get the
No.
feeling that Reyes is a bottom. A bratty bottom. He's in between crowds.
Mary has a sense for these things.
Isolated.
Being one herself.
And he seemed
I
entertained
didn't
by
say
my
that.
poke at the big guy. Putting all that together, I'm not actually here for myself. Truth is, I can't hear anything over the damn screen. Oh, that's no fun. I, too, am mostly a bottom. Hey, I'm a switch. I can be whatever you want me to be, Tamaya. I grab the remote sitting on the edge of the desk and turn off the screen. That's better.
The hell you do that for?
It was too loud.
We like it loud. Screws with bugs and wires and cops. Are you a cop?
Shut it, Jinx.
Keeping it at that volume could damage your ears.
Why does everybody call me that?
You'd end up yelling all the time.
Relax, Tanks. That's us some slack. She smoked enough of your shitty roll, too. I was going to say fall over, but you seem...
Sober? Me?
You got chrome lungs or something?
Kind of.
I've just always had a very high tolerance for that kind of thrill.
Mary.
You could do a bunch of drugs and not even enjoy it. Shit, it must have been popular in school.
I'm also a switch. Dom, sub, switch. Any can be a top, bottom, or versatile. Not gonna dive further into that. Wanna not start being lewd in your chat? I mean, you can be as lewd or as not lewd as you want, Tamaya. This is an 18+ stream. Just the
Keep
only
respect.
thing I say is keep your clothes on while on screen. Unless you're using a VTuber model, in which case you can be completely naked. Not exactly.
I almost said it.
But clearly I'm not invincible. I'd never talk about myself if I wasn't at least a little stoned. You do not want to enable the Fox Girl? Why not? Sounds like fun.
Trust me, Neri can handle anything you can dish out.
There's
only-
a stereotype for a reason.
Neri is very scary that way.
I am
Yeah,
scary
well,
Mary. That's
unless it's
me.
Legion. It's Legion we're talking about.
Yeah, then Neri has trouble with her.
And I know someone
Yeah.
else. It is. I believe it is. Well, no, I believe.
You don't know what to
I
believe.
believe Legion uses it. I'm not sure.
I think they use they. Anyway.
Maybe. But
My
I also.
bad.
But I know someone else Neri can't keep her composure around.
Yeah. Anyway.
My bad. We usually pride ourselves on not giving a shit who our customers are.
Thanks for making me the exception. Now, like I was saying, I'm actually here for someone else. My boss, to tell you the truth.
That sucks. Does your regional manager want a mate to order heart attack at his retirement party or something?
You're not that far off. His son's turning 18 and he wants a party. An organic party.
What's that supposed to mean?
Hell if I know. But a coworker let slip that I smoked a few times in college. So boss goes and hands me his dark card, slaps me on the rear, and sends me down here. Told me to get everything his son needs for the best graduation ever.
Oh, that's rough. A pretty lady like yourself should be stuck running errands at this hour. Not at this part of the city. It's not safe. Speaking of which, Miller...
Stand up. Raise your hands. I oblige, but the lanky one keeps staring at me oddly, looking me up and down. It's not complimentary. He's searching for something.
See, normally I would never be this poor of a host to such a nice customer, but... Bosses, right?
Yeah.
Mine has been real micromanaging lately. It's kind of becoming a problem. So, we're taking A little more care around new faces.
Tucked inside her jacket, round the left pocket. His eyes aren't modded. Did I give it away with my body language?
Something you want to share with the class? Forgot I had that, maybe?
Yes, I have a knife on me. Should I have declared that on my papers?
Would have been the polite thing to do, yeah.
Sorry for the poor manners. But a pretty lady like me, this part of town, guess I was just being careful around new faces.
Alright.
You're letting her keep it?
I got you here to protect us, Jinx.
Oh, thank you?
I have to wonder, though. Why the high-power corporate movie shaker come in person? Why come to us? Why not go across the skywalk over the nearest Ikaria owned a dispensary?
Funny you should mention that name.
Cagey tonight, aren't we, boys? The hell are they so suspicious for? And who are the Icaria? The name sounds vaguely familiar, but... Well, I can read between the lines. They're the competition. So if these blue bloods are being this cautious around a paying customer, I can shame them over it. I mean, sure, everyone knows the Icaria have taken the lion's share of the city. I just didn't realize that they had a monopoly, too. Trey?
Hey, get it straight. The area won't be on top anymore once we, never mind.
Can we not do business?
No one said that. So what will it be?
Well, I don't want any of these kids choking on their own foam.
Even if it'd be funny to watch.
I figured I'd just buy a bunch of downers and maybe a handful of uppers. Let half of them get high off the atmosphere.
Downers, huh? We got a new titration?
Titration.
We got a new titration of lime. Lasts for hours.
Yeah, they can stir it into their watered-down beers. Wait, new titration? No one's gonna shit themselves, are they?
No. Not until the morning, at least.
Alright, well, I can live with that. What have you got on the other end?
Got plenty, as long as they don't mind hippos.
Huh?
Blue Bloods, Eastern Hemisphere triad that subsumed various dock workers' unions. Loosening international corporate regulations and decreasing job opportunities at the time made it difficult for traditional unions to gather and maintain bargaining power. Simultaneously, many triads struggled as increasing nationalism around the globe combined with improvements in border security made the profit margins for smuggling smaller and smaller, even as demand for foreign goods went increasingly unmet. Historians and criminologists debate on the exact origin of the Blue Bloods, and even among ex-members there remains debate over which side approached which or when the Blue Bloods became a distinct identity. What is agreed upon is that by the mid-21st century, the Blue Bloods were a significant presence in every major trade port around the world, smuggling goods across borders and extorting multinational corporations by threatening to withhold or destroy merchandise as they entered the country. Domestically, the Blue Bloods seem to have given serious consideration towards legitimizing their activities for a time, acquiring legal charters of business for many of their shipping and security operations during the 2050s. This time period also saw a cooling of hostilities between the Blue Bloods and many of their rivals, with gang-related violence dropping precipitously. Civil disruptions and suspected changes in leadership during the 60s, however, reversed this trend. While the Blue Bloods remain a major player on the global criminal trafficking market, their status of criminal concern was officially downgraded to moderate by the state during the 2070s. Most criminologists agree that their national presence is now relatively weak and has remained so for long enough that the organization's broader global leadership is uninterested in expanding the resources it would take to change the status quo.
So the Blue Bloods are blue collar.
Hypodermics? I feel like these baby shark types would get nervous around needles. You got anything they can inhale?
Well, got a bunch of nerve. Pass bump, high plateau, and the smooth right down. A bestseller.
Sounds great.
Unfortunately, it's in high demand, so...
I get that he's selling me drugs, but does he really have to sell me drugs?
Meh.
Hey, it's not my card anyway. Charge it.
Gladly.
Typing away at his tablet like this, he almost looks white-collar. Trey?
It checks out, right? The serial's legit, so...
Yeah, man. You already said that. It's encrypted, Trey. It's not meant to be a one-tap purchase. Dark card. The gold standard of untraceable fund transfer among the criminal and financial elite. Your average citizen wouldn't recognize it as anything special. It looks like any other credit or debit card. Only reason I recognized it is because they got flashed all the time back at my apprenticeship. Mostly for drawing lines, but sometimes for purchasing. Hard to convert the funds back into cash, but if you want to buy or sell on the black market, you couldn't
it's a
ask
crypto
for
card.
better. So what the hell is going on? I'm dangling some very enticing bait here. An amenable mark, an amenable mark, spending money that's not her own. They should be salivating over me. Instead, they're practically x-raying me. Why? Interesting decor.
Finally, someone notices. It's nice, right? It's called cherrywood. Redid the paint myself, a finish I had imported.
It is a nice piece of furniture, Creek. But I was referring to your paperweight.
Oh, yeah, that.
The lesbian found the sword.
You like it?
I say yes.
Sure. It has a certain rustic simplicity. Though it's not exactly gleaming. Have you considered giving it a polish?
That'd be a crime.
Oh?
Polishing off the battle scars from a hard-won prize.
Prize? It's not yours?
Something I picked up on the job.
Oh, somebody got grabbed, I think. Oh no.
A masculine voice, muffled, possibly gagged, and stifled, as if pained. Seems like I'm not their only guest tonight.
I wish you'd left the music on, lady.
Sorry? You say something? I completely spaced out just now. Didn't hear a word you said.
Okay, that's okay. I didn't say anything.
Guess you aren't so stupid you can't even mind your own business.
Speaking of my business, how are we looking?
The console processing.
Sorry about that.
Yes, it takes a while to snake a wire through enough pinholes that even the almighty state can't track it. Takes power too, apparently. Battery's plummeting. Bruh. Black card.
Dark card.
Eh. Almost more trouble than it's worth.
Definitely didn't do its previous owner any good before I palmed it off his corpse.
Your boss must be a real careful guy. Delegating you to come down here with this.
Yeah, maybe. Not very smart, though.
I might have to be back for a second.
He has no idea what any of this shit costs. If I treat myself after I finish here, it's not like he'd ever know the difference.
Good on you, ripping off the bastard. I'm a man after my own heart. There it is. Now I need 2 thumbs and a password for verification and we're good. There a problem?
Tanks?
Yeah, is there
yeah,
a problem?
No, no problem. Sorry, it's just something I heard.
What's that?
That the Blue Bloods have gotten something special in recently. Can't trust everything you hear out there. Or read. No, of course not. But is it true? A no mask.
Like the man said, you gotta be careful what stories you listen to.
Come on, what could it even cost? A couple thousand?
I wouldn't know. I'm no art appraiser. But I do know that it's rare. Fun fact, no means talent. But I don't think that translation does it justice. Less than a dozen people on this planet can make them.
What's so special about it? I mean, them if they exist, which they don't. You want a mask? You already got one on your chin, lady.
State puts up cameras, we put on masks. State adds layered scans, we wear helmets. High tech climbs higher, low tech punches lower, back and forth, up the escalators. But a no mask's got tech that can't be answered. Scissors sharp enough to cut rock. Anti-facial recognition. Fractalized active defense. Any camera, scanner, or ad looks at that mask, they'll see a face, within a face, within a face, until fatal error. Forget hiding from cameras, searching for blind spots. With a no mask, you could just walk down the busiest street in the city and brick every camera in half a kilometer.
You know your stuff.
Buyer beware.
But it is masking too hard for what you think it could. Anyone who's got their hands on it wouldn't pop with it easily.
So how much?
More than you can afford, that's for sure.
I don't know about that. I've got pretty nice stock options.
Maybe you have the money, that's not the issue. I can't sell it. It's already been spoken for.
Tanks?
LRB.
Tanks!
Thanks, busy.
Oh, right. End of discussion! Well, sure, you can't sell something that's been spoken for. But things get misplaced all the time. Delivery carriers showing up at the wrong address, missing packages ending up in the backs of storage facilities, merchandise falling off the back of the proverbial truck.
You want it on some errand.
Shit! Trey?
What is it?
Take a long look, boys, cause you may never get another chance. We're breathing the same air as a genuine consultant.
Some
Okay.
kind of Mega Mix, Bonnie?
If I was, I couldn't exactly come out and say, now could I?
Oh shit!
Oh, hey, his eyes are fully open now.
Is it really this easy?
Yeah, that's real smart talk. Now give me one reason I shouldn't paint your brains onto the wall. Apart from the fact there's no bullets in my gun.
Because I still haven't paid for my purchase.
Definitely got the nerves of a consultant. They teach you that in some fancy uptown corpo school. That wasn't something you were born with.
Something I was born with? Probably. But believe it or not, I'm glad we're having this conversation. Honesty always speeds up the negotiation. So in the spirit of cooperation, why don't you start being honest too?
How's that?
You don't want my money, traceable or otherwise. Only reason you'd entertain a customer while in the middle of whatever bottleneck you're keeping behind that door is because I have something rare that you desperately need.
Don't assume desperation or need.
How about want? You want the dark card account itself, not whatever shitcoin currency it holds.
Bitcoin.
And why is that?
To steal from your bosses.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about. They're the ones stealing from us.
Yes, I'm sure you have very legitimate grounds for a wage theft suit, but I don't care. Whether it's for running away, skimming off the top, or just as insurance, you want a wallet they don't have eyes on. And since your tall friend hasn't misted me yet, it seems like you're willing to barter for it. She's good.
Yeah.
So,
So,
the card for the mask.
not even close.
The card plus 2/4 worth of my salary. That's nearly.
Narcissa. You don't have the cash for this purchase. And it ain't the kind of thing you can get a loan from for the bank for.
I don't like it, but not cash then. Might as well try it. What about information instead?
I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but it would have to be one hell of a piece of intel.
I could give you heartbreak.
What'd she say?
Funny.
That is funny. Heartbreak, the most famous anarcho-terrorists in the country. That's a Meg's beck and call.
Upgraded to anarcho-terrorist now? Lots of people were laughing very hard, having shorted the right stocks before each of his kills. Hold up, seriously? No. Why do people buy this conspiracy shit so easily?
I don't get the joke. Why would we want heartbreak?
To learn from him, make an example of him, hire him. You blue bloods have been fighting the Rust, the Icaria, the state, and everyone who wants a piece for decades. Yet Heartbreak's gotten more notoriety than all of you combined in only a few months.
What's going on?
Morgan.
Fine, I'll be right back.
Okay. There's really nothing you'd want to say to him. Nothing you'd
Where you
want.
going?
Varnus, mute.
He's away from the thing.
Okay.
I don't think he heard you.
There's really nothing you'd want to say to him. Nothing you'd want to ask him if he was sitting right in front of you.
Oh no.
The following scene contains something.
Loud noises.
Alright, I'm back.
Flashes of light. Depictions of violence and gore.
Hell of a bluff, I'll give you that.
What did I miss?
Thought it was worth a try.
What was it? What did I miss?
Morgan basically floated Heartbreak in front of them.
The heartbreak.
Oh, just straight up revealed she was Heartbreak, but they didn't buy it.
No,
Because
like
she's
started to say that, but then didn't.
Okay.
And they did a fake out with, like, you know, the sudden, like, you know, tense string note with, like, the following scene contains flashes of loud noises, flashes of light, depictions of blood and gore. Sorry, just procrastinating having to go back to my superiors empty-handed.
No, it's good. Good effort. I mean, I'm still interested in Dark Card. It's just... the mask is a death sentence, crafted specifically for one special customer. I'm just given the honor of hanging on to it until...
Sounds like you've got your own office politics to worry about.
getting pulled in every direction.
I know the feeling. Well, that was a bunch of drama for nothing. She gonna buy or what, Creek? Oh, I'm still buying. Not for some kid's party, obviously. Plan is we're gonna spike the competition at this meet and greet. Make the customer think they're drooling idiots. The mask was always a long shot. I was personally curious.
Curiosity could get you in trouble down here at the bottom of the world.
Don't worry. I like to think I know a thing or two about discretion.
I can see that. Let's wrap this up then. Your password and your thumbs, please.
Sure. I'll just take off my gloves. Here. Oh, yeah. I make a snap with my right hand as my left extends towards the desk. Viewer discretion advised. Oh, Morgan, are you gonna kill these guys? Real quick, before I forget, do you have a bag for all this?
Yeah, actually, I got you in the straw.
The hell?
Only needed to distract him for a
No.
second.
That face.
Oh, they're dead.
Less than one heartbeat.
Yep.
I did tell him to mind the safety.
Oh.
The big one
Oh,
made a
shit.
small noise as he looked down to see that his own gun had blown a fist-sized chunk out of his torso.
Holy shit. Ugh.
He jumped up fast. I was expecting to blow his head off. Ah! From behind a motion, a shape charging towards me. Spinning left, I draw my knife, exhale, and lower my shoulders. There. A loudly broadcast haymaker swinging in from his right. Bad instinct. He must have gotten used to those sparklers making people flinch. I step in, and his bicep smacks dully onto my shoulder as I place my knife directly into his carotid.
Carotid, actually.
Carotid. He's gripping that knife with all the strength he has left.
Hey, don't pull it out, you dumbass.
Wait, is he really gonna try to pull it out? When applying first aid to a puncture wound, removing the foreign object is not recommended, as this can greatly increase the rate of blood loss.
Told you.
I love the little crying face. Another bad instinct. Oxygen cut off to the brain. Already losing vision. Red. And dropped. With all the grace of a garbage bag hitting the bottom of the dumpster. So that just leaves...
Oh.
Hasn't moved a muscle. Newest member. Weakest in the pack. Personally, I wouldn't have given the new guy guard duty, but hindsight's 20/20. The gun's double-barreled, 2 shots spent. And Miller still has my knife in a literal death grip. I'll have to improvise for this last one. What the hell? Why not?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Now, come to think of it, how do you use this thing? Aim for the bleachers, I guess.
Oh.
Of the devil. Do something.
Devil's Stew. Devil's Stew.
Episode 2.
Rise.
His
Oh, his stew.
Morgan.
That is one of the intros of all time.
Oh.
That was cold as hell.
We always open with her doing the killing.
Well, rip blue. Rip.
Well, rip most of the voice acting we were doing.
Yeah, really?
Hey, I got off easy. I just got shot.
So did the twink. Hey, Argent, you're live.
Argent, you've missed a lot of shit.
Yeah, we're doing
There you
Of
go.
the Devil, and we just did a series of murders. Barely got 3 centimeters into his neck. Must have hit a vertebra and stopped dead. Still got the job done after a few whacks, but... Well, it was my first time with a sword. And I've never been very good at anything the first time. I've always needed lots of practice. Okay, the music should have deadened the sound of the gunfire. And that gun was heavily modified. If it somehow still has its tags, they can't possibly be functioning properly. So I've got a window of opportunity. First things first, gloves back on.
Shit.
Wow, someone's lively.
You. Who the hell?
Some kind of mod keeping him alive? A cruelty under his circumstances? I could hear that slug tearing his intestines apart. The pain alone should have knocked him out cold, yet his fingers are limp, his eyes sharp. Paralyzed.
Rules. I vote. Oh.
Blood's pooling fast. You've got 4 minutes.
4 minutes. What?
Everything.
You're the Omega Assassin. You're too. Okata. Who sent you? Fox. Grey Lady. Color red. Chef. You're the world's newest rabbit dog. Caribou.
It's cute how you all give each other nicknames.
You're civilian.
Where's the mask?
Go to hell.
You just looked right at the desk drawer. I thought you said you played poker. Need your keys.
Civilian thief.
Theft is victimless. It's robbery when violence is involved.
You're just out of your goddamn mind.
I'm the last person you'll ever talk to, Creek. Your choice, but do you really want to be rude?
You seem like you could take it.
The key clicks into the small safe, and I pull upon the door to reveal paperwork. Page after page of spreadsheets and diagrams and text, all printed in red. Is this important?
So considerate. Nah, just throw it anywhere.
Okay.
I was joking.
3 minutes now. Sarcasm will cost you time you don't have. There it is. A gleaming darkness at the back of the safe.
So that's it. You. All this. All of us. For that. Just for that.
I get asked that question a lot. Would you feel better if I had killed you for a different reason? If I had a good reason for blowing a hole in your stomach? Would it have hurt any less? You've still got more than 2 minutes. Plenty of time.
Damn.
I could spin up whatever fairy tale you'd like to put you to bed.
Oh my god.
I bring the mask to my face, and for a brief moment, the surface seems to writhe. Is it trying to adjust itself to me?
The pose makes sense. You wanting a mask so badly. If I was as hideous as you on the inside, I wouldn't want to go barefaced either. It's a no. Must be the worst feeling. Being seen. Seen by someone you can't even hurt anymore. Well, I see you. Heartbreak.
It's like everybody knows.
Yeah. Big, bad, faceless. Heartbreak. I'm just a dumbass punk.
Don't flatter yourself. It's not that you're particularly perceptive. I just don't have anything to hide when a corpse is talking.
First honest thing you've said. So about gifts? HBK? You're clearly not an idealist. All the terrorism rebellion theories. Out the window. You go around killing cause your daddy smack you around. Your mommy not hug you enough.
My father never laid a hand on me. My mother hugged me, a sufficient amount.
So what the hell's your excuse?
I don't make excuses.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Less than a minute now. I could spend that time making up a diagnosis if you'd like. Would you prefer I just come over there and squeeze?
How many?
Another question straight out of the greatest hits. How can I put this? How many times have you eaten
Oh
bread?
my god!
What the deal?
Amos, look!
30. I prefer Japanese food. I can resist. Never. Got a gluten thing, bitch.
Whatever. Point is...
No, that's me. Whatever.
No, I know,
Point
I know. I
is,
just find it funny.
I am not a collector. This is not my hobby. I do not keep count. There is no code. I do what I want, as often as I want to.
This was farewell to all of the law. Is that it?
This game, man. Dunno what you're referencing, but from where you're sitting, do I really look like the law-abiding type? I bring the mask back down to my face, and again its surface seems to shudder.
Forget it. At least I know you deserve what's coming.
I've heard a lot of empty threats in people's last moments, Creek. They're never that memorable.
To that mask was a death sentence. That was spoken for. They called in our huntsman from overseas. Home turf. Huntsman can go, become anyone, go anywhere, kill anything. Supposed to come over and slaughter the rest. A mask was part of his payment. He'll be looking for it.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Finders keepers.
Ugh. Forget it. I don't need to scare you. Huntsman, hunter. Too much meaning lost. Always thought better translation was pelt taker. He'll find you. Play you alive. Wear your skin. And come and murder everyone else.
My laugh seemed to cut out a lot there.
Yep.
Hope it got picked up on the stream end at least.
What a face. Should have taken you up on dipping out early.
I'm gonna have to give you a laugh worth remembering sometime, Nary. Oh, it came through on the stream end? That's good to know.
Anything will be dying staring at a face. Face like that.
Show us the face. So,
Aw.
a huntsman coming to get me. Huh. Nah, the dead and the dying make for strong bluffers. And I've seen more than a few of them try their hand at improv. Time to move. I need to scuff things up a bit more. Make this look more like an orca shootout than, well, a visit from me.
Did you like my voice acting?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
The
again, I am
sword
biased.
was not worth the effort. Lesson learned, but now I have to remove it for this next part. His eyes. Can't tell the model from the outside, but I can make a strong, educated guess at the price range. If they back up any data, it can't be more often than once an hour. It'll be 10 o'clock soon. Gonna need something with some heft to it.
Is she gonna take his eyes?
So, see no evil.
Asked and answered. Holy shit.
Well, the bat's definitely spent, but his eyes are no longer a problem. And the sword is fine where it is. Not gonna tempt fate and risk nicking myself with it. Weapons are inherently disposable. I can kill with anything. So I'd never bother to retrieve one from a dead man's grip. But Varnis, I might have need for a knife again, shortly. So I'll be taking this back, Miller. I had to pry. Why is it that the dead are always grasping? That's all the burning issues addressed. Time to take care of the chores. I had to remove my gloves to convince them I could use the dart card. That means I handled all the murder weapons with my bare hands. Obviously, I'll need to wipe my prints off this gun and my knife. But I put my gloves on before opening Creek's safe and cracking Trey's skull. So what does that leave? Focus. No mistakes.
The katana.
The sword. Yep.
The sword. I gripped the handle with both hands when I brought it down on his neck. Thinking back, I dragged the tip across the floor, didn't I? Shit, probably got Miller's blood on it. That's sloppy. And stupid. Why the hell did I... No, forget it. There's nothing I can do about it anyway. Fingerprints can be wiped, but there's no cleaning agent on Earth that can hide blood from a modern forensics team. And I'm not looking to do an encore performance of my reaction to those goddamn fickle bobbies. The cigarette. That cigarette was in my mouth. Prints can be removed with swipe of a sleeve, but saliva's... No choice. I'll have to take it with me and dispose of it somewhere far away. or smoke it down to nothing if I'm feeling masochistic. Tasted like microwave sand sprinkled with aluminum and artificial sweetener. Cigarettes do scatter particulates. If forensics finds them but can't match them to a source, well, so what? All they'll know is that there was a horrible spliff here at one point. And it would be pretty funny to see this drawn up as a quadruple homicide drug robbery with a payload of exactly one shitty blunt.
Keys.
Right, the keys I took off him to open the safe. The Blue Bloods are going to find out I took the mask eventually, but I see no reason to give them any hints. And in the off chance the police get here first, I'd rather they not investigate this as a robbery. All that's to say, you can have these back, Creek. Card. The dark card played its role as bait perfectly, even if it's the reason I'm having to go around wiping prints. I'll never be able to pull funds off it, but I might be able to use it again if, it's stuck. Creek must have dropped it harder than I realized. Getting shot in the stomach doesn't help with handling delicate electronics. No way I'm gonna risk taking the whole reader with me. It could have any number of pings and strings leading back to the manufacturer or even the Blue Bloods themselves. No, I'll wipe the dark card off and then set the whole reader back on the desk. For all anyone knows, Creek's pod mugged it off some slummer and were trying in vain to get beer money off of it. The remote. This was the remote I used to distract the big guy. I need to wipe my prints off it, of course, but should I turn the music back off? No, it was playing when I first walked in. Best to preserve continuity. And besides, what was it he said? We like it loud. Screws with bugs. He was right about that much. A little smokescreen never hurts.
Oh,
Return keys, dark card, remote, sword. So we did the keys, the card, the remote, the sword, and the cigarette. Is there anything I'm missing? She didn't touch the cards, did she?
She looked at them. Might as well check them just in case.
That one thing.
that's our option.
The gun?
Yeah, is that an option? If it's not an option, then I guess we don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, it's not an option for the keys.
I'd say do one more sweep up and down, zigzag across the thing, and
Yeah, just to be safe. Be thorough.
Yeah, I just save just in case.
Okay, high roller. Then go ahead. Show us your bluff.
I can't exactly spend all night on this. Am I good here? What else is there? Am I missing anything? Where is the gun? What happened to it?
I'm guessing you have it with you.
Yeah, okay. This feels like the scene's been set. I got 10 for that. I got 10 credits.
So I'm guessing you didn't miss anything.
It's a strange sensation, erasing your own presence. A sense of supremely private accomplishment. Like placing the last piece into a milk-white jigsaw puzzle and then throwing it in the trash. It's not unpleasant, but I can't linger here any longer to savor it. Varnus? Time to draw this to a close. Thank God for the mask. I can still tell it smells god-awful in here, but it's bearable. Rehydrated sweat and vomit, scents full of adrenaline and sickly heat. Unfiltered, I'd be at risk of getting sick, if it weren't for all the blood. Right. What to do with you? Blindfolded, gagged, hands bound above him with plastic ties and linen wrappings, beaten, bloody, and drugged. These syringes, they wanted him to stay conscious. Not very popular, are you? Still, you're not dead. And with these kinds of injuries, you won't die soon. Not without a push. That might be the most charitable thing to do under these circumstances. He must have wished for death at least once during all this torture. Too bad. The bat that barred the door is now in splinters. Anyone walking in after me won't realize that this room was locked from the outside. If this captive had somehow gotten his hands on a blade, there'd be nothing stopping him from stepping out of here and butchering his captors. The Blue Bloods will want someone to blame for the deaths of 4 of their men. And unlike the police, they won't bother arresting an innocent man and putting him up on trial for the world to see. They'll wrap things up for me. Varnus? Hold that for me. As for the gun... What's with that? All I did was tuck the gun into your waistband, pal. Oh. Okay, I can see how that would be distressing under the circumstances. Well, you can relax about that. It's not loaded. A few minutes from now, you're gonna wish it was. Out again already? Rest up all you can. When you wake up, you'll want to start reading.
Oh, we're gonna go to his defense.
That'd be so funny.
That would be so funny.
Hey, it's happened before.
It has. It's like it's a running theme with this game. And Emma Rockford is just gonna look at this guy and like...
Except for the first case where... Well, the true first case.
Yeah. Emma Rockford,
where,
I feel like, is just gonna look at this guy and be like, no, that's not heartbreak. He looks nothing like her. Oh,
like
it's...
I practiced.
Oh, sorry, I was talking...
Oh my god, she looks tired.
Irashai.
Pardon?
Keep working on it, kid.
Bar Kintsugi. Aloha, Tama. Didn't mean to interrupt you in the middle of training your new employee. How's it working out?
She's... It is she, right? Never worked this close with my dad before.
She is unbearably forgiving, so I doubt you'll get sued.
She's fine, good at cleaning, precise for mixing. That's a hell of a lot of trivia. Up there with the younger crowd, I think. Oh, you know why, right?
Why?
They probably find her hot. This is the place the android bartender? They talk like I installed a new karaoke machine.
I didn't know you had a younger crowd.
Funny. What's that make you, Grandma? More of a learning curve to her than I was expecting. Cheap out on her base installs. I gotta teach her everything.
Trust me, there's nothing cheap about Sarah.
Let's see if there's any new info on Sarah. Oh my god, look at her smile.
Yeah!
Paralegal, apprentice.
Apprentice bartender. Likes split field diopter, Wing Chun, folding clothes. Dislikes mops, fire alarms, variety packs. Useless.
Wait, well, let me do this. I can do a full slit, but that's not useless. Wait, that was the last one. I tried add a nice makeup and broke a lipstick.
As
My
you
god, take it after her mom.
as you think, so shall you become. Our favorite girl, our precious bean that must be protected at all costs.
You must protect her at all costs.
But yes, she can take a minute when learning the ropes. Grin and
I just
bear
realized
it.
something.
Grin
Do you
and
think
bear.
she can eat
Huh?
since she's more or less human?
Good question. Grin and bear it a little
Okay,
while
just imagine
longer.
her trying a hot dog for the first time and not realizing he's supposed to chew it.
Oh God!
No,
When-
just imagine the Heimlich maneuver being used on her.
Or she just gulps it down in a single gulp with no problem, like a seagull.
Oh my god, yes. You ever see the image of a seagull deep-throating a corn dog?
Yes.
Oh
Once
my
she-
god, it is so funny.
Once she
Just the expression the seagull has is just... Oh.
Once she does find her footing, she'll have you worried about your job security in no time.
Diamante!
Keep it up.
Bye.
I didn't quite have to do the favor of hiring her, you know.
Favor?
Plenty of people out there would kill to work at an up-and-coming bespoke establishment like Bar Kintsugi.
You're a little quiet, Varn Varn. Maybe I should turn
Sorry.
up... I'm gonna turn up your user volume.
Sweet bit.
Okay.
Plenty of people out. Okay.
I think I hear them pounding on the door now.
Damn.
Technically, legally, you didn't hire anyone.
Oh no.
I
Wait. Pause.
generously agreed to loan you my android during the hours when I have no use for it.
Wait until the quote-unquote android starts asking for a living wage.
These kinds of arrangements aren't uncommon. Androids can, in theory, work 24 hours a day, indefinitely, but their users can't. Parents come home from work, people go to sleep, staff take holidays, offices close for the night. The end result of all that slack is that a lot of androids spend a good portion of their operating time waiting around. So the more enterprising owners loan them out during that downtime, ideally to businesses with complementary working hours. There are plenty of apps and HR software to help arrange it all. But Sarah's apprenticeship wasn't that on the books. After the fallout around David's death settled down, I came to realize exactly how shortchanged I was in our paralegal agreement. She's handy for research and rote work, of course, but she barely sleeps, rarely eats, finishes paperwork at lightning speed. I was spending more time finding shit to keep her busy than I was actually working. And of course, I value my alone time. It was on one of those long walks of mine that I recalled Reinhardt was having trouble getting this bar up and running. Takes a village to keep the world's most advanced android busy. Diamani?
Sorry, I was texting someone. Avis knows
Me.
I was texting because it was her. yeah, alone, whatever. Sarah's the one who clocks in and clocks out. Does the work, cleans the bathrooms. She's the employee.
If she was an employee, you'd have to cover her benefits.
Not my current income bracket, I checked 3 times. You're not taking her paycheck, are you?
It's not a paycheck.
Don't lawyer me on this shit.
Sarah can't earn a paycheck. She's not a person.
Walks like a person, talks like a person, and works like a person. Odd. I love him already.
The Supreme Court disagrees by 13-0.
Yeah, well, Supreme Courts have been wrong about that kind of thing before, haven't they? Yes!
Ooh! From the black guy! Holy shit!
Yeah, you
That
know
word
what
has
he's
got some
referring to.
spike to it coming from him.
Yeah, you know what he's referring to. I'll be right back.
Holy
like-
shit!
Logan's like, whoops. I thought enough.
Yeah.
By the way, I realized something regarding our dual stream. For the youngins who are coming home from school, they can watch my stream, and then for the adults coming home from work, they can watch yours.
Yeah, because
It's a
one of these
programming.
games is a lot more
Yeah.
family friendly than the other.
Yeah, it's a lot like a TV block, kind of, isn't it?
Very much so.
Yeah, the kid-friendly one is beforehand. No, if we could find a third game and have Ava stream it even earlier, or me stream it earlier, and then raid her, and then you.
Only other game like this that I can think of would be Danganronpa.
I've already streamed Danganronpa.
Dingle-rumpus!
Avis, if you want to stream Danganronpa 2,
I do need to get back to that, yeah.
alright, then we can add it in, and we can do a 3-part block. 2
Yeah.
to 3 part, depending on who's available in the day.
It'll take a lot of arranging though, so
It
Oh
does.
yeah, that's why I say 2 to 3. Like we aim for 3, but minimum 2 is needed.
Yeah.
Meaning,
Dingle
though,
Rumpus! I am forever calling it that now!
however, you know what that means? That
What?
means y'all don't need me, so if I'm taking too long, you two could just stream without me.
We do need you to read this line, Diamani.
Oh, right. You need me to do voices, I forgot. Fuck.
Do I hear
Touche. Sarah, tell boss here what you spend your salary on.
I have started purchasing cases of wine.
Oh my god. What? Wait, that's what those deliveries were?
The wine appreciates, its resale value will increase.
Oh my god, she's
Especially if I can predict which vintages will be in high demand.
oh my god, she's taken after her father.
She is taking after her father.
Since I don't have a bank account, I can't earn interest in the traditional sense. But if I stay up to date on the sommelier reviews,
So you'll resell the wine at a profit. And what'll you do with that money? This is a kind of look you'd see on Morgan's face, too.
Exactly, she's taking after her father and her adoptive mother. Stop it, you're making her depressed.
I did also purchase a cache of sheet music.
What? What for?
Practice.
Oh.
You're muttering. Forget it. None of my business.
Oh my god, wait, that makes my choices for her voice even funnier.
She is a Vocaloid! No!
What's the fuss in predicting so much shit in these games?
God damn it. Speaking
by
of
the way,
business,
I want to say something.
go
I
ahead.
would not be surprised if. Remember how she likes those movies and whatnot?
Yeah?
The profit she makes, what if she buys like vintage, authentic versions of some of them rather than the digital stuff that everyone watches? She could become a collector and a nerd.
Just like
Hello.
Daddy.
This
Yep.
is Sarah, host of Turner Classic Movies. I'm here with David Lynch.
Oh my god, her turning into a streamer. I love that idea. And her reviewing films.
She gets so depressed when there's a troll in the comments, though.
Speaking of business, the place isn't exactly packed.
Are you volunteering to help with that? There are lawyer pools, right? Right? Where all the lawyers go after trials. Consider you could be a lawyer boy.
Yeah, those lawyer bars are usually close to the courthouse, though.
Just don't. Everything's signed and paid up. Can't think about what ifs on location anymore. It's a spot that was available, and I need a soda waterfall. It's just on my stomach. Sarah, 10 bar.
Oh my god, her eyes.
What are you buying, stranger?
Oh my god. No, do you know what that was a reference to?
What are you
Resident
buying,
Evil.
stranger?
What are you buying?
What you buying, stranger?
Got something that might interest you.
Oh my
Thank
god,
you.
she's probably been playing those games.
What was that?
Teaching me his bar-side manner. He says his clientele expect a certain degree of maturity when they come here.
And so you're using a deeper voice. Oh, it really is a reference to that!
Is it not working? Please let me know when you're ready to order.
Aw.
Oh wait, look at the time. Avis, you have work tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
In the morning?
Not exactly in the morning, but midday.
Do you think we have to end soon then?
I do think I'm going to be shooed away to bed soon. Whatever they will.
Alright, so let's just do this last little section of the inspection, and then when we get to when we do the advanced thing, then we'll save and end for the day. Does that sound
Yeah,
okay,
well, we'll
Mary?
wrap up this scene, I think, at
Yeah.
Kintsugi. Gold. Rain must have searched for months to find affordable underground real estate that wasn't flooded, or already filled to the brim with server farms. Putting Sarah on cleaning duty was a good call. If any of the tiling in here starts to grime up, could start feeling like a subway station bathroom real fast.
Cat?
It's a lucky cat. Yeah.
Did you say something, Adonai?
No.
I got a strong impression there was something you wanted to say.
Don't know what you're talking about.
As you say.
Neko,
Neko
unlocked.
unlocked.
It's a well-stocked bar. Got tea and coffee, too, if that's what you're into. Nice ambiance, soft lighting, warm on a chill night, and cool on a hot day. Now all that's left to do is wait for the customers to stream in. Any day now. Oh, there's a thingy. What was that? It was over here somewhere.
Try the orange thing.
The data
There you
pad! Did someone leave this behind after their lunch break? Could be trouble if they left anything work-related on here. I'll help them out by throwing it in the trash.
Oh my god, I love this.
After I'm done reading. Sirius debuts new fuel named a new lawsuit. Last month, Dr. Sirius made waves in the scientific community for the dozenth time in their storied career when they announced that they had patented the process for distilling a new helium-based fuel, one intended to replace hydrogen in combustion engines ranging from personal vehicles to full-size freighters. Only a few days later, they made headlines again when that patent was leaked to the global net. Now, Proteca, an investment firm and longtime financial backer of Dr. Sirius, has filed a lawsuit alleging that not only had Dr. Sirius failed in their responsibilities to protect their investment, but actually allowed the leak to occur. We sat down with Dr. Sirius and to ask them to respond to the suit's questions about their recurring legal woes. For those who may not be familiar, what makes your process for distilling helium fuel so valuable? In this world, if you're not plugged into an outlet, you're running on a battery or you're burning fuel. Batteries are useful, but they scale poorly. A battery-powered phone is light enough to be weightless in your pocket. A battery-powered plane couldn't generate enough lift to get off the ground. Now, aside from a number of closely guarded national reserves, there are no fossil fuels left. The wells were pumped dry years ago. So after we were forced to adapt in a rather abrupt period of growing pains, hydrogen has become the standard for fueling long-distance machinery. Therein lies the problem. The plane I took to get here runs on hydrogen. It produces nothing but water vapor. What's the problem? The problem is the laborers fueling your plane before it took off had their fingers crossed the entire time. Afraid that if the absolute grounding field failed, one static spark could blow up the whole airport. What makes helium superior? The helium-2 fuel we've developed is not pure helium, to be clear, but near enough. Unlike hydrogen fuels, what we've crafted is non-combustible. You could fire a flamethrower over a tank of it and remain perfectly safe. How does a non-combustible fuel power combustion engines? He2 is non-combustible, but in the presence of our specialized catalyst, it can be ignited to generate force comparable to, or in some tests, superior to the horsepower exhibited by hydrogen engines. What's the catch? So far, it's expensive to distill, and the catalyst materials are even more expensive to produce. We've yet to even simulate a profitable commercial flight, for instance. That's a pretty serious catch. Steel wasn't profitable before the Bessemer process. Things panned out for the steel tycoons just fine. Are you hoping for someone else to do that? Improve upon your process? I know where you're going with this, but the answer's yes, of course. I'd be overjoyed for someone to improve upon what we've built. That's essentially what Proteca has accused you of doing, isn't it? Leaking your data intentionally so that others around the world are free to start experimenting with it? I don't think that's legally wise of me to try and summarize Proteca's lawsuit against me and my laboratory. Listen, energy is limitless. It cannot be expended. By that virtue, there cannot be a scarcity of it. You will never have a monopoly of it, and since it is infinite, the correct market price for it will, over a long enough time scale, trend to zero. I don't think I'm being cynical when I say there are people who don't like that very basic math. I'm going to stop you because you're getting into our next topic, your politics. Do you consider yourself a political person? No. Are you or have you ever been a member of the Communist Party? Oh, no. Do you believe science should be apolitical? Yes. So why is it that you are so frequently invoked as an example of the liberal bias in the sciences? Science is not political. Science is progress. Moving forward, learning more about our universe, deepening our understanding of its mechanics, and the process will never be conservative. Science doesn't move backwards. Calling all conservatives backwards is not what I said, but you're free to interpret as you like. What's not open to debate is this. What makes something science has nothing to do with who works on it. It has nothing to do with class or power or money or even majority rule. Science is reproducible. No miracles required. Miracles are prohibited. If one person can do it, anyone can do it. And so science is inherently egalitarian. If someone feels that because of that science is a bias against them, then that only speaks to their own politics and not the failings of the scientific community to log in with your review account to blah 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 blah, fuck you. For a pop-sci figurehead, Sirius sure keeps busy. Guess I don't have any evidence proving they aren't legitimately brilliant. But I can't take seriously anyone who guest stars on TV that much. Can't deny that they seem to be making progress with new kinds of fuels. New fuels. Some of the only new fuels we've seen in decades. Could be decades longer before it's actually practical, but any new fuel has to be less volatile than hydrogen. Sarah?
Please don't throw that data pad out. It's on might come back.
Perish the thought. Now that you planted the idea into my head,
A self-fulfilling prophecy.
I think I'm ready to order.
good.
Varn?
No, I'll take
Johnny?
it, Sarah. Go wipe the tables for a bit.
Eh. No one has sat at them since I last cleaned them.
Then pretend to clean them like a normal employee. Mood.
Understood.
What's got you so tense?
Take a wild guess.
Did Sarah ask for a raise?
Be serious, Red. What happened last night?
Your information was accurate for the most part. A pod of mid-level blue bloods had it. Seems like they were told to sit on it.
And were they willing to sell?
Nope. Laughed at my price, called me a spoiled Meg, and kicked my butt out the door.
They weren't curious where you got your information from.
Honestly, no. They rushed me out of there pretty fast once they heard my offer.
Were they expecting more company?
I got the impression they had work to get back to.
Okay. Anything else I should know?
No.
Anything you want to ask me?
Did you two meet?
Table.
On my second day, you told me not to over-polish them in order to keep things lovely.
Lo-fi. Oh, laughing.
Is it that inappropriate of a question? You've lived in this city for decades, boss. But Adonai didn't move here until she started her apprenticeship at Masters and Mart.
If you're gonna tell people my whole life story at every possible opportunity, I'll just shred my resume and start mailing you around instead.
Oh my god, I just realized something.
What?
Why she... There's another reason why she gives Sarah away to do other things. It's so she could do her whole heartbreak business without Sarah finding out.
Exactly. She said that was hinted with Morgan liking her quote-unquote alone time.
Yeah.
Not very good. I'll skip to the end and cut to the heart of our relationship, Sarah. I pay Reinar a finder's fee, and he tells me where I can get into high-stakes poker games. It's not a lie. Now you know my terrible secret. Disappointed?
It's not illegal to gamble.
I don't go on my phone and wager my paycheck stubs on point spreads. I gamble. And since I can't afford the entrance fees for one of those anonymous masked ball, cult vibe blimp casinos the rich go to, I count on your boss here to find me tables to play at. Diamani?
Guilty.
So you travel to lower woods to gamble illegally. Truth be told, I had my suspicions. Seeing you go out at such odd hours without so much as your phone.
You gonna turn me in?
Irashai. Or is it more fun? Irashai?
Two firm-looking men in finely pressed black suits, with shades tinted so dark they must need modded eyes to see from behind them. Despite the subtle color palette, they stand out. It's hard not to in clothes that look that expensive. Clothes with some kind of pin on them. Matching pins. Who wants to be Shade Slick? LRB, you want to do it? I don't know if LRB's here. More emphasis on the raw.
Thank you.
I think I just heard the delivery drones bumping around outside, Sarah. Should check out the back of your bandages in my garage.
Go on.
Please excuse me then.
Afternoon then, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
Mr. Diamani.
Pardon us for dropping in without first making an appointment.
No trouble at all. Still getting the place cleaned up. I'm awfully embarrassed that I failed to realize the property that lay within your borders. If you'd come with me to the back, I'd be happy to sell whatever debt.
We look like petty landlords to you? If you owed us tribute, you'd know it by now.
My mistake. Well, if you're here for information, I gladly will and deal. How about you?
Shade Slick.
Oh, we're not here to shop either. We're here looking for a Morgan.
Well,
That name ring any bells, Mr. DMI?
Right. Listen, boys, I'm not sure.
sorry. Had something blaring in my earbud. I'm a Morgan, Esquire, specifically. How can I be of service? I mostly practice criminal defense, but I do offer a few other services. You two look corporate. I can recommend some good workplace attorneys. I've got a business card somewhere. Shades.
We're not interested. We're not interested in that.
Oh, of course not. Well, I'm flattered that you'd come all the way here to find me. You must have already tried the home office. We can set something up for...
It's
You
I
need
believe.
to come with us now, ma'am.
I thought you said there was nothing I need to know.
Business day is over for me, gentlemen. Can this matter wait until tomorrow?
Does it look like it can?
Great manners, this one. Time sensitive, then? My rate will have to reflect that. Send us the bill.
We can't afford it.
Music to any lawyer's ears. So,
No, we are going to have to defend that guy, aren't we?
who is we, then?
You think you're funny?
Compared to you. Diamani?
Morgan. These fine gentlemen are from House Ikaria.
I'm familiar.
You are?
I've seen their name in the papers. plastering their name all over uptown opera houses and homes for the sick or whatever. Though I didn't recognize that name when those blue bloods were cursing it last night, so maybe that propaganda's working.
No matter how generous they are, Gallus, it's still the richest, most powerful criminal organization in the city.
Rich and powerful, why bother with the criminal qualifier?
Sorry, may I ask about the nature of this engagement?
Slick?
Oh, sorry. Hold on, let me get. Dang. The situation is developing, Mr. Dion. We appreciate your patience.
Not what you want to hear.
So I gathered. Your presence has been requested at the family estate, ma'am. For business or...
Here are always business.
Shall we get your coat?
Such gentlemen knew those suits weren't just for show. I can see myself out just fine, though.
Adonai? What's going on? Are you going somewhere?
And that's why they pay me the big bucks.
These men are very athletic. Perhaps I should come with you.
If they want to arm wrestle, you'll be the first to know.
She wanted to protect her mom. Call me when you get there, yeah?
If I'm actually in danger, I won't even be conscious when I arrive, but I appreciate the thought.
I should probably head off to
Oh
bed.
yeah, we gotta save for now. We'll continue this next time.
Boss? Who are those men, really?
New clients reward, for real.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully, because if you're to put her on retainer, she'll be able to buy you as much wine as you like.
What do you mean by house?
After this little snippet, we're gonna call it.
Alright, pay attention. If I'm gonna lecture, might as well try to teach. Start with ice. Well, a lot of it below surface area. It's never you crushed, okay? Start to melt into the liquor, waters the whole thing down.
Understood.
1.5 ounces of vodka. And what do we look for in a good vodka?
Smoothness.
Correct. The mark of quality, make it bitter go down easy. So, the nobility. You know what that is?
Historically, the ruling class, as enforced through economic or military might, and maintained by familial relations.
This is a full line. For those spring and a consistent color across the skin. Nobility. Old money is another word for it. And the older it is, the slower it is. Only so much wealth you can accrue in one lifetime. Collecting from serfs and selling horses. The Industrial Revolution comes along and shows the world what real position looks like. Then you get new money. Which always dwarfs old money. Inflation and split inheritances shave away at any generational wealth that's liquid. Now, new money and old money, they don't like each other.
Doesn't new money eventually become old money?
You're old money can help it, no one ever becomes old money. Triple sack runouts. My family was new money, tried to make the transition. Join the right clubs, shake the right hands, make the right marriages, laugh at the bad jokes.
Jokes can be entertaining and in their own rights.
Oh no! Not the kind of bad I'm talking about. Racist.
I don't understand.
That's alright, you shouldn't. Racist jokes.
What do you mean your family was old money,
Or new money.
new money?
Times changed. About 3 years ago, recession, depression, civil unrest, political upheaval. Most people, they were so scared they could barely think about tomorrow. Yell up next year. But decent man's cash is a cool man's investment opportunity. So everyone else was panic selling off everything they could to buy food and water. A certain type of personality was buying for pennies on the dollar, as it were. Give me a fill from that line, as shallow as possible, and what you see is just there. 1 ounce of gin. They were rough years, but they passed. And at the end of it all, some were left standing with a lot more than they came in with.
New money?
New kind of new money. The new nobility. Neobility. If you're writing a think piece. Unabashed oligarchs and devourer bears. When the governments of the world tried to re-privatize the industries they had taken over with emergency powers, they were there to snatch them. They start at the bottom. Steel, fuel, grain, machine parts, medicine. The hunters have the Korea. First how they exited, they went into the Red Decade as the Korea cartel. Drug smugglers and extortionists, thieves and murderers. They came out as one of the richest, most respectable names in the country. So they actually stopped doing any of that thieving and murdering, mind you. Put the top on tight, then shit.
I have to go to bed. Good night.
So are they... Okay, good night, Avis. Do you want me to take over Sarah for the end?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Good night.
Bye. Bye.
I love you.
So they are a crime family, like the mob.
It's the 21st century, kid. It's muddier than that. North Korea is not literally one family, not even one race or creed. It's simply the strongest criminal organization in the city on paper.
But not in practice.
Practice is what they're lacking. Everyone had to get their hands dirty. Everyone had to maintain presence, lower word, and Give me a second.
Okay.
They make their profits from investments, blackmail, and more than a little insider trading. So they're criminal, yes, but their muscles atrophied. Time for a taste test. Ugh, it's alright. What the hell did I forget?
Boss?
Hmm?
There must have been other criminal organizations 30 years ago. Others poised to take advantage of the changing times.
Yeah.
So what did the Icaria do to set themselves apart from the rest back then?
Stupid, most important ingredient. Drop of grenadine. The Lady Maria.
Oh, it's beautiful.
This is nothing. We'd use a frosted glass if this was for a customer. Looks like a ruby in the right light. Right light. If you do end up helping Red work with the Korea, don't let the warmth of their golden furnishings confuse you. All that glitters is cold.
And with that line,
We're done for the day.
yeah. Let us do a save on our high roller mode.
All right. See you around, everyone. Bye.
See ya.
There.
Bye bye. And we are gonna find a person to raid. And I think I know just the skunk to drop in on.
Oh.
Yeah, you picking up what I'm putting down?
More-
LRB?
Hello?
Hey, Argent, we're just about to end.
Where did Varnus and Avis go?
They had to turn in.
Okay.
Yeah, we are going to drop in on the magnificent Mivlia, who is currently playing Dave the Diver. So, everybody, I am going to send y'all to Mivlia. This episode, this was quite the start to episode 2 of the Devil, but
Yeah.
we are gonna end it here for the night, because we've all got our own crazy crime cat stuff to do. I want you all to be good to yourselves. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. If you're gonna be a serial killer lawyer, make sure you don't get caught. And always remember that chaos is a love language. And as always, be gay, do crime, and I will see you all next time.